I think my greatest pet peeve is when people believe that Creolese is broken English. Creolese is not broken English. It's actually a living testament to the resilience and creativity of a people. Creolese itself is a testament to our unity. If we have not been able to unite as a people, our language shows the unification that is so desperately needed. This is a language that was born out of the struggle and survival of the African people. It has as its base the European language. The East Indian came, they added to it. And you can actually see traces and heritage from the indigenous and the Asian cultures in Creolese. What I love about this language is that it's like a tapestry, this vibrant tapestry that carries with it our history in the language. Because guess what? It's a blending of all these cultures, all these voices, all these traditions coming together. And, that is what makes it so powerful. I know there are so many people who are ashamed to speak this language. But for me, I think when you speak Creolese, you're not just saying words, you're breathing life into our shared identity. It's a bond. This language is a bond that transcends time and place. Some people say, oh, it's the language of the marketplace. But it's more than the language of our vibrant marketplaces. It's the language of friends gathered together by the rum shop, liming, telling stories. This is the language that my grandmother used on the front step on those dark nights when our only light was the moon. This is the language that was spoken to me when I sat under those shady trees fishing. Oh my gosh. Some people think, oh, it's just the language of storytelling. This is the language of the proverbs that we are all so familiar with, that has been passed on from generation to generation. Think about it. Every word, every phrase is soaked in meaning. And what it does, it echoes the strength and the joy of a people who have learned to thrive despite our adversity. It's the language of all of us. No one has a single claim on this Creolese language. It is the language of all of us. And the beautiful thing about it, it's full of humor. It's full of heart. It's full of our history. And when we speak it, what we're doing is we are creating this shared rhythm that will unite us wherever in the world we find ourselves. In Creolese, there is so much beauty that you cannot find in the English language itself. Just the rhythm of the language, the freedom of the flow, I like to call it. It's a reminder. This language reminds us that language is alive, that language is ever evolving, that language changes. I think we should not negate this language. For me, to speak Creolese is to embrace my roots. It's to honor the past. And it's when I speak it, I'm actually saying that, you know what? This is the spirit of courage, the courage of my ancestors to form a language when they were left with nothing but the riffraff of what society gave to them. Creoles reminds me of the place from which we come, and that's a place of strength. So every word I speak is a celebration of my identity. And to me, every sentence is a testimony of hope.